Take number 4 on a YouTube video. Okay, in the last video, I had a slight misfire that I had to look into. I believe I found what was wrong. Basically, the bike wasn't pulling hard. Brought it home, sprayed some water on the down tubes. Number 3 did not boil, or it boiled, but 1, 2, and 4 basically evaporated instantly, and it's how I found out that there was something wrong with cylinder 3. Come out, I did an injector test with my real high-tech plug off the wire harness. Ran that just straight to the battery, had pressure in the fuel rail, clicked it on, had a good mist, so I knew that my injector wasn't clogged, it wasn't leaking, so I eliminated that. I just changed the plug for a used plug that I had laying around. I just cleaned it up with the wire brush on the drill and ran it on the torch for a minute just to heat it up, make sure that there wasn't anything, there that would stop it from sparking. I tested it on another motor, had spark, put it in, fired it up. Instantly I noticed that the timing chain noise was gone. It was firing on all 4 cylinders like it should. I revved it up, watched all the injectors fire like they should with a good mist. Let it warm up, took it out. The bike would not pull a wheelie. All it would do is break the tire free. Basically just kept spinning the tire even at 40 miles an hour when I chopped the throttle. It just broke free and kind of got all squirrely on me. So I come back just to be for certain, sprayed all the down tubes. They all evaporated instantly, including cylinder number 3. So I went ahead and because I was just running it like it is now, just had this top of the airbox laying over the throttle bodies and the tank just kind of sitting down on top of that. I wanted to go ahead. I had a lot of popping in the exhaust, so I decided I'd just do my own take on the pair valve mod. Let me see if I can get some light here. Right here, I just put a big vacuum cap on it. That ran to the airbox. And then on this side, the lighting is shitty out here. Well, I don't want to unplug everything right now. Get some better pictures later, maybe. Let me see if I can get it with a lighter here. Another vacuum cap there on the valve cover. Still can't hardly see it, but it is there. And then on the opposite side of the airbox, just put a vacuum cap there, a vacuum cap there. That's a non-permanent pair valve mod. I left it plugged up just to try and eliminate any check engine lights, but seems to be running like a champ now. Still no overheating. The only leak that I have is the stator cover, which you can see some oil there on the ground. It basically drips out pretty slow, which now that I'm to the point where it's running like a top, or what I believe is good, I'm going to go ahead and start getting the body together. I've got to get a battery tray. Do got to get an ignition. This is the main power here. Flip that on and everything's fine. I guess this will be the last update of me getting it to run. So as you can see, temps 152. I do got a check engine light because of the exhaust. This is a custom exhaust. It's not a fancy one, but the plug for the exhaust servo is not in there. It's right there, and I don't have the servo buddy. Eventually I'll get out and get some resistors and a capacitor and do all that fancy stuff, but you know, just wanted to make a short video saying that it is running, and I'll go ahead and fire it up, even without the airbox. So here goes. But it's not running anywhere rich as it was. It was smoking like a fucking freight train. Now, there's a little puff of smoke, but nothing crazy. But yeah, there she is. Seems to be running pretty good. You know, like I said, I couldn't get a wheelie. It's about 35 degrees. Tires are fucking cold. Oh, look, we got some smoke there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, these are my hoses off the airbox where I did the little pair mod. You know, it's not the aluminum laser cut plates that you can buy online for like 20 bucks a piece and take the valve cover off and bolt them. But, you know, who needs all that fancy shit? Nobody's going to see that. And these vacuum caps are going to do the same thing. It basically took me 5 minutes to get those on there. And that's stuff that I had laying around the garage. It basically eliminates the popping in the exhaust that I constantly hear. It's not there anymore. So yeah, running, fixed the Missfire, did the pair valve mod. Like I said, the next thing is going to be cosmetics. Probably first going to get the stator cover, maybe a new timing cover here. I don't know, I might just paint that. It's not that bad. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's kind of rashed up. Nothing crazy. I do got it overfilled with oil right now, slightly. I mean, once it starts, it basically goes down. Yeah, I know that's bad. Leave it in the comments. But you know what? I'll just put some oil in there just to get it running. Not going out dogging it like crazy. You know, I might have hit 10,000, 12,000. I don't think I even hit 10,000 RPMs. And I'll be changing the brand new oil again. But anyways, just a quick update. Show you that it does run. And you can see from the first video about maybe 2.5 weeks ago how rough it was and how far I've come. Basically the bike was just fucked, and I've put about, I don't know, $200-300 in it, and it's running like a champ. I mean, you know, it just goes to show a little time, a little effort, you can make it happen. You don't need to spend $7,000 or $5,000 to get a bike that is really strong and powerful and good. I mean, you know, these bikes here in my area, you know, I'm in Indiana, Indianapolis. The cheapest one I've seen, and this is, you know, January, around 4,500 bucks. Now, it's a really nice bike. I mean, you got to have that kind of taste. It's, you know, the engine's painted the same as half the body, and it's like blue and orange. You know, it's not really my style, but you know, basically $5,000. Whereas, you know, I've got a lot less than half of that in this bike. I won't tell you what I got in it, but you know, I've got a little bit of nothing in this bike. Got a lot of time in it, and my old lady hates it because I've spent so much time with it, but she hates all the bikes because that's how I do it. But you know, just a little update, show you that it does run, and what you can do with a little bit of time, patience, and a few dollars. Anyways, I'll probably keep the updates coming. I'm doing little small shit, you know, here and there. It's going to take me some time to get the body. I can't justify buying the body being laid off in the middle of January. I mean, it's going to cost me $400 or $500 to get the complete fairing that I want, and just can't justify that right now. Probably do an update on this. I'll probably, you know, for now, just touch this up with some black paint. You know, nothing too serious, but yeah, in the meantime, don't drop your phone. See you on the next one. Peace.